Here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Otaku Crypt YouTube channel. This will be our first live podcast. It is our first official episode of the Cosplay Report with your host, Mr. Spider Dan Perry. And now I'm going to turn it over to the man himself, the anthropomorphic arachnid. Here's Spider Dan.
I don't know how I feel about that title. I think we need to change that, but that's something we'll talk about in post.
It's locked in. Deal with it.
It is decided stuff now.
I don't know how I feel about that. All right, guys. So welcome to the podcast. As always, I am your host, Spider Dan Cosplay. That little voice in the background is my 7-year-old cousin Sebastian, who now wants to hang out with us. So this is going to be fun. We're hanging out with Ghostface Cosplay and Toxik Fox, and we're going to talk about London Comic Con. Sebastian, say hi. You're on camera.
Hi.
Hi. Go upstairs, buddy.
Okay, bye.
No. Go. Zeal will help you upstairs.
Children.
No.
This is not a safe zone.
You can't play the game, buddy. Go upstairs. Jess, do you want to talk about the con while I handle this? Really quick?
You want me to talk about the con?
Yeah, just play.
Your turn.
No, he's gone. All right, we're good. All right, guys. London Comic Con was this past weekend, and it was a ton of fun. There were some shenanigans that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about some personal drama that kind of ended with it being adults, and we normally don't like to use the A word. So, that's something you guys should keep in mind. Also, as always, there will be lots of foul language in this, so...
Wait, what? What's the A word I'm not allowed to use?
Adult?
Uh...
Yeah, we don't like that word.
I've been very good at that. We've been using it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that word. And
We're gonna do
I
it.
think I'm the oldest one in the group right now.
How old are you?
27.
I'm 28.
Are you?
You can lose.
How are you 28?
Because the Chinese genes keep me looking young. And I'm
Uh,
not talking about these genes. I'm talking about.
yeah,
I don't. Yeah, you know.
we get it. Josh, this is what I put up with all weekend. Was their shenanigans.
This
Uh,
and more.
Yes. Well, speaking of shenanigans, I feel like we should just go right into the big topic. The guy crashing into the casino. It was magical.
It happened. He was a little mad.
It wasn't so bad for us, trapped inside a room.
It could have been worse. I mean,
People could have been hurt.
yeah, someone could have been hurt. There could have been less shenanigans. It could
Yeah.
have been not exciting.
Is it bad that I think it was ironic that the group that was outside was the Borderlands group that he almost ran into? This seems all too fitting.
Was it the Borderlands group that was outside?
Yeah.
Was the Borderlands group there?
Yeah.
How did I miss that? I basically spent London Comic Con. It's just really hard to do again.
Yeah.
I'm
It's like, I've already said this.
Yeah,
Am I allowed to do this again?
We've had this conversation. But no, I basically spent my weekend hanging out with Pretty Red Cosplay with her mom at the booth, who was like our official con mom. And basically we chatted about kitchen renovations because they're getting new couches. I got a new kitchen table. So we basically chatted about home reno and how they fucked up when they put her new couches in, and they put a stupid coffee table between the two couches, like the couches like an L, and they put a coffee table in between. And who does that?
Crazy.
Why?
Right? So, I mean, my couches in my basement kind of like that, but I mean, yeah.
I have couches everywhere.
Everybody needs couches.
I don't have couches.
But you have a bed that gets covered in milk, often.
Oh,
That sounds really bad out of context.
It does sound bad out of context, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Thanks for that. You're just what I need in the world.
You're welcome. I mean, that's your fault for having a cat. They do that.
But they're just so darn cute.
Guys, come on now, we're getting off topic.
Sorry, this happens frequently. But yeah, no, there were some shenanigans. Basically, some guy was drunk, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was drunk. Pretty much in the paper, what it said was him and a friend had an altercation. So
Yeah, someone texted me
yeah.
first. Keep going.
What?
I'm texting my
yeah.
brother to keep the 5-year-old
Anyway.
upstairs.
He stole his buddy's car, pretty much, is what happened. He went to a house, he assaulted like 4 people there, went to another house, assaulted some people there, and then drove to the casino, at which point something happened, and he drove toward the casino doors with the passenger door open. Cops got there, assaulted a cop with a water bottle, got arrested. Oh, and he had a pocket knife. He was wielding a pocket knife. So they took him down and they arrested him. He's facing a slew of charges.
Excellent.
Yeah, I don't really know any of this. I just out of there. I don't keep track of the world.
I read a lot of news.
Because I know that you guys were in the pre-judging for the cosplay contest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was sitting with Emma's mom, and it was actually kind of funny because Emma called, and her mom and I were chatting about the couches, conveniently enough. And then she kind of just stopped and had that mom voice where, like, it was one of those, he did what? And they chatted on the phone for a couple minutes. Her mom hung up the phone and kind of just, like, stopped. I was just like, man, go to your kid. I'll watch the booth. And she was gone. Like, I looked up and she was gone. And this is a woman who got through a police lockdown into the casino to get to her kid.
Yeah, of course. Mother's strength.
Just, like, punched her way through a lockdown. Sorry, you guys
Just
keep
like
chatting for a second.
imagining that woman like barreling
I'm recording a podcast.
It's
Oh,
hilarious.
sorry. I don't want to interrupt. You're fine then. Just want to say hi.
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 Bye.
Hi, friends. So hopefully they didn't come through, but I probably did anyway. You guys, I'm good at this, having a podcast and a family who doesn't wander down to my man cave.
It's like when you call like your crush on the phone in public school and your mom's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry,
Right? It's just like,
talking to my crush."
honey, do you want peas for dinner? It's like, Ma, get off the phone.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Honey, your mom's medicine out here today.
So lucky I didn't have that problem. All my phone calls were like 3 a.m.
And then, we should definitely talk about, because Comic-Con was huge for this. I kind of want to let's talk about like our community involvement with Comic-Con. I mean, case in point, the fact that the 3 of us met on Instagram through other people, and then basically hung out at Comic-Con for the weekend and just was like, bam, friends. I mean,
Done deal.
I mean, guys, I'm pretty popular. So how does it feel being friends with someone as amazing as me?
We should ask you the same question.
God, Crinkle.
Oh, sorry.
You and your crinkly paper.
I don't care. I just couldn't figure out what it was until I looked at you.
I mean, I am pretty amazing, so I kind of feel like, you guys got the good end of the deal.
You're so helpful.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed all weekend is you're like probably the most helpful people I've ever seen. Like I had somebody there with me on Sunday, and it was just constant complaints about everything that I needed. Hold my gloves. Hold my mask.
That's the problem when you bring your boyfriend to a convention who's not used to being the handler.
Yeah, it's like okay. Well,
I don't think he quite understood the concept of you're here beside me, not costume. That makes you a handler.
yeah,
Yeah, no, he had one job. Hold your shit.
you forfeited your free arm privilege by not going in costume.
Pretty much. I mean, that's basically our singular job as handlers. I find that even when I'm in cosplay, I wind up being a handler sometimes, except when I'm Nuktuk. Then I make Chantel my handler. Yeah. I I dragged her downtown Hamilton for Con Bravo, and I was doing a photo shoot, and I don't have pockets on Nuktuk, so I basically made her hold my wallet, my bag, my shoes, and my phone.
That's usually what happens with Brit.
Pocket struggle.
Yeah.
Right? And I keep saying I'm gonna sew pockets into the vest or like into the shorts, and then I'm like, or I could play Destiny.
All Saturday, I could figure out why I had not put pockets into that costume. Like, I need to rip holes in it and put it in pockets.
Yeah, I mean, you made sure the butt flap worked, and you had your butt out the whole day.
I can't
But-
believe how many times she was told that butt flap was open.
What was it, like 27, not including me telling you
27,
all
not
day?
including your million notifications.
There's like a lady coming and telling her, and as this lady's telling her, this guy comes and sneaks up behind Brittany to whisper it, like all secretively, and the lady's like, no, we know it's open, it's supposed to be open. This lady knows what's up, like she just found out 2 seconds ago.
I guess, like, Booty Game was strong that weekend.
Booty Game was strong.
Jeez. Speaking of your costumes, guys, which, by the way, there's probably going to be pictures somewhere. Josh, you're going to put pictures with this?
There will be.
Yeah. You guys had some kick-ass costumes. I mean, Tinkerbell,
Thanks.
just that wingspan. I'm sad that you did not hit as many children as I wanted you to.
It's okay, she hit me all weekend.
Well, that's
all
fine.
Saturday anyway.
You don't count.
There was just a...
There was moss all over me.
I got stuck in the doors at one point. When I started leaning forward, the one wing would come forward, because I guess it just got really worked in there through the day and comfortable. So that sounded bad out of context. I got stuck in the doors the one day I walked in, and some lady actually managed to snap a picture of the exact moment that I got stuck. I found it on Instagram. I look like I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm not.
I feel like that's one of the pictures that you don't want to take. Like when you get a picture of a cosplayer who's eating lunch. You know what I mean?
I passive-aggressively thanked her for taking that picture at that moment.
That's magical.
It's great. I like in the middle ducking behind her to adjust the wings.
Yeah. Like, she made it sound like I couldn't fit through the doors all day. I could. It was just that moment. It was a long day.
We've just been outside. The wind is evil.
As a point of reference, Jess was in a super badass Tinkerbell with like a killer wooden hand that she basically was sporting wood all day. And Britt was Pajama Party Harley in what is basically a Harley Quinn Kigu.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you marketed those and sold them, I feel like you could make some money
I feel like I
selling
told her that,
Harley
actually.
Kigus.
She did.
Especially with butt flaps, because everybody needs to be warm while pooping.
Just sell it with the underwear. Built-in undie.
That's true.
You're gonna have to adjust that pattern, but
But her hammer was
I can do
insane.
Dude, that hammer. I don't know what was more impressive, the fact that you kept carrying that hammer that looked really, really heavy all day, or your wingspan.
it's only like 25 pounds max.
It was probably both were just as impressive as each other.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I could put mine down. She couldn't really do that.
And when we were walking together, we were big.
Yeah.
We took up a lot of room.
Speaking of you guys and having like impressive costumes and stuff, yeah, you both entered the cosplay contest this weekend.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
you know, although it wasn't sanctioned, like you guys did really, really well. So, you know, how was that for you guys? Like, is that the best you've done so far? You know, do you think you could do better? I mean, like, what was going through your head?
It's only the second time I've entered one at a con. So
It was nice.
it was nice.
Super happy.
I won. I wasn't expecting it.
At all.
At all.
But
But hooray!
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good
It's a
experience.
good experience. It was a lot better organized than the first one I went into.
I've entered. None of them were sanctioned, but I did Forest City last year, and then I did Project Play. I won second at both of them, and then this one I won third.
Be an artisan though, so like it's up there.
Forest City was actually like it's third place, second cash prize. So like, because you know they have Best in Show, so there's Best in Show, and then there was Garrus, and then there was me. So That one was in Masters though, so I wouldn't really know if it had better. It was Tiny Tina, so I think yeah, I don't know. They're both really good. They're both really nice costumes. I really like them both.
Your Tiny Tina is fantastic, and we need to do a big Borderlands group at some point.
Best Tiny Tina ever.
We have to do a group. Oh, thanks, guys.
Join our tea party.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Tiny Tina tea party.
Oh,
We're gonna do Tiny Tina at a tea party table with Alice in Wonderland. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Tiny Tina Alice in Wonderland tea party crossover.
So should I do like a gender bend Alice Maya?
Or you could do like a Mercer like Psycho crossover.
Yeah.
Good.
Because Tina's tea party. I mean, unless yeah.
Based
we'll
off like
we'll figure this out.
rabbit psycho mask for the March hair. It would be great.
Flesh stick merch hair.
I should cosplay as Flesh Stick.
Do it.
Yeah. Speaking of group cosplaying, Spider-Verse. So pumped for these pictures.
Awesome, Spider-Verse.
Jealous of you guys.
Well, I mean, I told you that you
Join
had
us
to be
too.
Harley Cooper, but no, you had to be Lady Deathstroke. Nobody wanted to be the cop that no one knows about from Spider-Man.
Right? That's like going as Maria What's-Her-Face from
Maria Hill.
whatever, that's the one. Agent. I sound like the worst nerd ever right now, I'm just gonna stop.
You're a terrible nerd. Like, are you just reading off a card right now?
Yeah, she's got like a teleprompter in the corner. No big deal, guys.
I knew it. I knew it. This weekend was a lot of fun. We all got to shoot with Emily Photography, who was London-based, which was magical because she was basically our personal photographer for the weekend.
She's so good.
Oh yeah. For first actual photo shoot,
She's
totally best choice ever.
Wasn't she, though?
Or every photo shoot, not even just first. But yeah, she's easy to work with. She makes everybody feel like really comfortable. I'm usually really insecure posing and stuff like that. So I don't know, something about her just lets you unwind and let loose, and you don't have to be nervous with her. I'm nervous
I'm a
with everyone.
potato, so I just tell her to pose me, and then she does that.
I'm your life-size Barbie doll.
That's pretty
What
much,
you will.
yeah.
Pretty much what it's exactly what we told her during our shoot, and like the stairwell that looked like a creepy alleyway from the bottom up.
Yeah, but it looks awesome with the filter.
It was perfect with the gels and the.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be
Gel
great.
filter, epic.
Uh,
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. You really loved it.
it's basically our secret love alley where we made out on camera. I know.
You missed it.
I did. I got there late because I was death stroking.
For shame.
That sounded really bad too. I'm good at this.
I'm glad you caught that. Don't worry, Jess. You'll get your chance when we do Silk and Spidey.
Oh God, Silk's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
Great.
No, but it was super fun and lucky that I managed to bribe Amanda to drag her out to that convention.
I'm so happy you were able to make her come out, or not make her, but convince her to come out.
It was basically destiny, because you guys wanted to shoot with her, she wanted to shoot with you, I wanted to shoot with the babe and Amanda, so I mean, like, everybody kind of won.
I know I won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only seen the one photo and I'm already like, oh, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I don't even need the whole set, just one picture.
Just
Good,
good.
good.
I'm
Okay.
just kidding. No, send the rest to me.
I mean, speaking of finding
Don't hurt
photographers, it was a struggle to find Amanda. I mean, this is where we're going to have the adult conversation now, kids.
Adulting.
There was some personal stuff for you guys and another London cosplayer who takes pictures and, ended up joining our Spider-Verse shoot because we made her do it.
You
and I'm not
didn't make her. She was so stoked when she found out she could wear Spider-Gwen. She was so stoked.
I'm not going to make you guys relive the whole conversation because it's just...
I think some good points were brought up, though.
Yeah.
In the conversation.
The short version of the story, there were shenanigans, people were adults, delicious sushi was had.
Yeah. delicious sushi and awesome Spideyverse.
Yeah. Friendships were reformed, and that's really what cosplay is about. It's about
The world's
being
back in order.
friends. Yeah. It's being friends and, being a community and just everybody having fun. And really, we talked about this on the podcast the first time that we tried doing it. I'm basically the glue for a lot of people.
Senior glue.
I'm trying to figure out the French word for glue right now. I don't know.
Is there a French
I
word
don't
for
know.
glue?
There was a glue bottle over there. I don't know.
Put a Spanish one or whatever.
What's the Chinese word for glue?
I know like 10 Chinese words, okay?
Yeah,
And they're like in a sequence.
You told me over dinner between grabbing my butt and me asking
I
for
just knew it
water.
was something about hello and a wheelbarrow.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah.
There's a how are you in there.
You and your damn wheelbarrow.
I'm gonna get you a wheelbarrow for a photo shoot. I don't know what one, but there will be a wheelbarrow.
Tiny Tina.
Oh, just a wheelbarrow.
Taking out a flush stick garbage.
That would actually
But
be
that means I
wonderful.
have to be there.
Right? But
Basically,
no,
all
it
border
was good. They worked out their drama. They can actually not avoid cons anymore and stuff like that. I think the most important thing that we were saying was that cosplay, we already have so many people that look down on us and think it's silly what we're doing, and the last thing we need is to be hating on each other, making fun of each other and stuff like that, even when it's not cosplay related. But when you know that that's something that's near and dear to someone's heart and you want to fire shots, then that's what you're going to go for, right? And it's not something that should pull people apart. It's really something that should bring people together, and we have to have each other's backs, because if we don't, then nobody's going to, really.
I mean, there's a ton of nerds out there now, nerds, but still in comparison to the rest of the world, it's not a whole lot. So you find people and you gotta stick with them.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's kind of like at the end of the day, we're all there for the same reason. We just want to have our fun and show our love for these characters that make us so happy. So the fact that you guys have your friend back, we have someone else who can be in our group. Like, it's just like the energy from Saturday night to Sunday was just so monumentally different, I think.
Yeah.
Especially like leading up to Saturday and going to dinner, and then getting it sorted. Like, I don't think you and her stopped talking all night, Britt.
Yeah.
It was kind of adorable, but hey, I got to hang out with Jess, and she touched my butt like the entire time.
Yeah, you ordered my water all night for me.
Which worked out, but like just the energy was so much higher on Sunday. I feel like everybody had more fun than we would have had if that didn't happen.
It was a lot more fun not having to avoid areas of the con and just being able to be like, yeah, we're gonna steal you and take some photos. It was great.
Yeah, and we very literally just stole her. It was like, hey, you, outside right now. It was wonderful. If you guys are wondering, I collect spider babes. Right now, I have 2 MJs. I have a Gwen. I'm shooting with another Gwen this weekend. I have 2 Silks. I have a Sexy Carnage. I'm gonna have a 3rd Silk. And I have Black Cat. I have 1 Black Cat.
Yes.
For now. So I collect all the spider babes, but not just one. Like literally all of them.
You're like a what is it? Pokemon trainer, but a spider babe trainer.
All your babes belong to me.
Gotta catch them all.
I feel like I need a Pokemon growing right now.
Son of a bitch. Sorry. My friend just sent me
My.
My buddy just pulled a $300 card from the Magic set.
Oh.
Win?
Yeah, good?
That's good. Like he bought the box, and the box is like $150 ish. These cards come. Yeah. These cards come 1 in every 3 boxes.
1 in every what?
3 boxes.
Those odds don't seem really.
They're terrible odds.
No, I mean 1 in 3 doesn't seem very bad.
Oh, in comparison to the odds for everything else, it's it's a little extreme.
Like if someone was like, you had a 1 in 3 chance of winning $150 million, I'd be like, okay, I'll take those chances.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how many boxes do you have to buy? Like, it's not at each individual store. It's like as they mass print these boxes and fill them. So.
Yeah, like you could have 50 lottery tickets, and not a single one of them could be those 1 in every 3.
See, it's basically shenanigans. However, yeah, I'm not surprised that one of us, because there's a big group of us who play Magic, and I'm getting sidetracked again.
Yeah.
Actually, I spent all weekend
It's
at
because we've
London
already
Comic-Con.
talked about all this.
Man, I spent all weekend at Comic-Con looking for singles of Magic cards, because there's like 4 that I'm looking for. Not one vendor had singles. Like, even the local
If I had
shop.
known you wanted to do that, we could have taken you to the shops.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We'll come down Saturday and we'll take you to the shops.
Like, tomorrow?
No, like,
Well,
the Saturday for...
if you wanna.
I was
No,
actually-
he's got a birthday thing. And I have a birthday thing.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
No, I was thinking of coming this Saturday of Forest City.
Yeah.
I need somewhere to crash. We'll talk about that after.
Okay.
Yeah, London Comic Con, a lot of fun. Really cool forming new friendships with people. Jess, you're okay.
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
Let's see how it is.
I would definitely go back to London Comic Con.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm
If you
sad
guys
I missed last year's now.
I was gonna say I didn't go to last year's at all, so I don't even have anything to compare it to. But I know a lot of people said it was a lot better.
They obviously did pretty good because they changed venues and they extended it. But like I went to Forest City last year, and that's the only thing I have to compare it to. But they're completely different categories.
Oh, Forest City Comic Con. Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's not much else to say. I mean, London Comic Con was just...
Friends were made, shenanigans were had.
Yeah. Like, if I could sum it up...
Fun food.
Yes. Food, friends, and
What's the venue like, man?
It was at the Western Fairgrounds.
Huge.
It's basically one huge, giant open room. I don't know why I had to use to.
Kind of like the Congress Center for Anime North. So it's like it's a really big space. Lots of it was blocked off, like for other events. They had the bridal show going on that weekend and the farmers market.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine?
Well,
Like,
farmers market like every weekend, so if you wanted to dress it up earlier, you could get it.
interesting.
It's like till 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Something like that.
I enjoyed walking by the lineup of the bridal show all weekend because you saw like all the happy brides to be and stuff, and then the grooms were just like, meh.
What stops by so many brides to have their have my picture taken by them? They were just so
And-
intrigued.
As Tink or as Deathstroke?
As Tink. Deathstroke was good though on Sunday. I didn't think it was gonna be a bad day. Like I even said to my boyfriend, we walked in within 2 minutes. Like 3 people wanted a picture, and I was like, "Don't worry about it. It's not gonna happen that much today. Don't worry."
Why? Nice.
There's like this guy came up to me with his little 11-year-old kid, and this kid's wearing Deathstroke t-shirt, Deathstroke sweater, and Deathstroke toque, and he's like, "Deathstroke's literally his favorite character. Can you please get a picture?" Obviously, I'm not gonna say no. I love making kids happy, making them smile with costumes.
Which is interesting that it was Deathstroke that did it.
No, it wasn't interesting. You saw it.
Yeah, it's
It
badass.
was, yeah, like it was made by a pretty good person. So, I mean, I didn't make it. I can't take credit for it.
Fucking Nathan.
Hey, you painted part of it.
Fucking Nathan, that's right. He made it, and it was amazing.
But yeah, that was the venue. It was nice.
It was a nice big venue. There was a lot of room. It was a lot of room to move around, which was good.
Yeah, the aisles were huge. Gotta say, there's not a whole lot of options like outside and around the area for photos, but with what we were in, we made it work.
And because we have to remember that cons aren't just for cosplayers, so outside for photos isn't really the first thing that they're gonna because we're the only ones that want to be out there, really.
I mean, I think that they should. That'd be kind of cool if they're like, oh, this place has a lot of cool spots for cosplayers. But I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like at that point we're too mainstream. What did you guys think of the guests this year? I mean, I really only went to meet Annie Mia. I didn't think any of the other guests. I didn't really care. Not gonna lie.
I was super happy to meet her. Met Tate. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Tate, I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm sorry. I think it's like Steinsek or Steinsek. He's on season 1 and 5 of Face Off. Special effects. I don't know if you've ever seen it. But he actually chased us down from across the venue after we had gone to talk to him. Like, felt this firm grasp on my shoulder, and I turned around and Tate's standing in front of me, and I fangirled out because I absolutely love him. I watched that show a lot. So,
Did you cry a little bit?
inside, I was dying. So he asked me, he's like, he asked about the cosplay contest what time it was. He's like, oh, because I need a model for my workshop tomorrow on stage. But I was wearing my Tinkerbell costume, so my friend that had come down from Barrie to go to the con, she didn't really have, like, a costume that she was, like, working on for, like, 15 weeks and wanted to wear. So we kind of just pointed at her. We're like, she can do it, though, probably. So it was nice. We were able to get her up there on the stage with Tate and meet him really up close and personal. He's a super nice guy.
Something to do because we were going to be stuck in the green room like all day.
Yeah. So I guess I wanted to go see Ron Perlman when I was dressed as Deathstroke, but I didn't get the chance. Sadly.
Oh, Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll meet him one day as Deathstroke.
The Super Mario guy that did the voice for Super Mario.
Did
And
you meet
all the
him?
characters, he was there.
I kind of wanted to meet him, but I was too busy. I was too busy fanboying over Mia because like her and I have been talking for like over a year, and she's giving me some help on costumes. She's just super nice, and she's super tiny. Like,
Oh my god, she's so short.
She needed a
Why are
higher
all these
chair.
cosplayers so short?
It's fantastic how short they are, though. Like, it's just they're fun sized. Like, it's just this little bundle of energy.
They're just all people with nuggets.
Oh my god. Oh, jeez.
That's the quote of the night. Short cosplayers are people McNuggets.
Oh my goodness.
Hashtag people make
Crinkle
nuggets.
to that.
You heard it here first, kids. People McNuggets.
Oh man, don't tell her. I can get shit for that.
Don't tell McDonald's. Oh man.
Sorry about that.
I don't think anyone's complaining. So. Damn it, Jess.
Just trying to grab my puppy. She looks really sad right now.
Oh. So I mean, that's pretty much Lemon Comic Con in a nutshell. I feel like, yeah. I had fun. You guys were awesome, and I feel like we could wrap it up, maybe.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun over the weekend.
Yeah, it was good.
What we should do before we all disappear, definitely want to thank you guys for watching, if you watched or listened, and I hope you enjoyed our shenanigans on podcast version 2 of London Comic Con.
Yeah,
Because-
we had this recorded. We had it all recorded before, and we had some sound problems.
Because Audacity is a very, very mean person.
So yeah, so sorry. We had a good conversation.
Yeah.
Really good conversation, but I think it's just really redundant for all of us to try and pretty much mimic that conversation again.
We'll
We're
do
gonna,
better next time.
We will get this sorted for next time. Both Ghostface Cosplay and Toxik Fox are going to be with us for the Forest City podcast. You guys should look out next week. I'm going to be doing the Hamilton Comic Con podcast with Hamilton local Candy Cosplay, but that's going to be more on that next week. If you guys,
I was tempted to go for a day, but if you need to do instead.
yeah, I mean Hamilton's a bit of an adventure.
Hammy-town.
Yeah. If you guys are looking to follow our work some more, you can find both Jess and Brittany on Facebook at Ghostface Cosplay and Toxik Fox. As always, I am Spider-Dan Cosplay, and that's a wrap.
Good job, everybody. I will just do the little addendums as the faceless announcer here, which I think is best. I don't think I photograph well, but is this voice not pure velvet?
Right. So
Dan support.
A voice of dreams. It leaves so much to the
It's so
imagination.
That voice.
I
though,
know there's very few pictures of me, mostly because I'm a guy who's behind the lens a lot.
it's
But
true.
I think I've got a good radio voice. But what I will say is, yes, again, thank you to the couple people who did watch, and to the others who will listen to this later on SoundCloud, is where the Con Plague Report lives. And also, everything lives on otakucrypt.com. That is everything, including our podcast. There's 3 of them now. The one that I do, which is just the Otaku Crypt podcast, hasn't had an episode in a while. I'm doing my best to fix that this weekend. And there's also I will do my best to get off my ass on that one. Hopefully I can wrangle a couple people in. And there is also our other podcast, Intro Plus, with Kat J, who gets in-depth with a particular anime series every cast and just completely breaks it down. And, like, basically it's a good way to get interested in something. She tries to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, but she's great at dropping the ones that will get you interested. And it's a good listen. Yeah, she had a good one about the pilot was Sailor Moon, and it was funny me learning things about Sailor Moon, and I'm a 25-year-old otaku. You'd think I should know everything by this point. That was a really good one, and there's photo shoots all the time. There's going to be a new one from this weekend because we did a giveaway, and somebody wanted a photo shoot, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully there's going to be new podcasts and new videos. There'll be a cosplay compilation video like we do at every one of our cons. Hopefully
That's
I'll
awesome.
meet you ladies in person and get you in one soon because I love your costumes.
Thanks.
You are most welcome.
I am dragging Josh, hopefully, to Forest City Comic Con, and we're going to actually record, if we can, we're going to record live at the convention, so I require both of you.
Okay.
Pants optional.
All right.
I won't have pants with that costume.
Yeah. That's right, because I know your secret costume for that convention.
That's not really a secret. I just haven't really done much of it. Alright, it's a secret, guys. It's a secret now.
It's a secret.
All
It'll
right.
be awesome.
Better stay tuned.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So, a good sign-off. You need a good sign-off. Come on, what you got?
I need a good sign-off. As always, the best way to get over Complag is doing what you love and not wearing pants.
Love it.
And food. Always good food.
Food, no pants, and Netflix. Netflix and chill.
Good puppies.
And puppies.
Thank you.
Kittens.
All right. Thanks, guys.